Stormzy has been praised for his moving, powerful and poignant verse in the Grenfell Tower charity single, which promises to never forget all those affected by the devastating fire last week. The grime artist was chosen to open the star-studded cover version of Simon & Garfunkel's iconic track Bridge Over Troubled Water with a self-penned verse about the 79 people dead or missing, presumed dead, in the London Tower block's blaze. Among the listeners applauding Stormzy's words was one who said, "Stormzy's verse on the artist's The Grenfell single is so moving." Stormzy raps, "I don't know where to begin, so I'll start by saying I refuse to forget you. I refuse to be silenced. I refuse to neglect you. As for every last soul up in Grenfell, even though I've never met you, that could be my mum's house. That could be my nephew. That could have been me up there, waving my white plain tee up there. With my friends on the ground trying to see up there. I just hope that you rest and you're free up there." Stormzy's sentiment was met with wide applause on social media, with many people saying he'd summed up exactly how they felt about the atrocity. Simon Cowell's star-studded charity single raising money for all those affected by the devastating Grenfell Tower fire was released on Wednesday. The cover version of Simon & Garfunkel's classic song Bridge Over Troubled Water, performed by the collective artists for Grenfell Celebrity Group, was given its first play across UK radio stations at 8 AM this morning. Its accompanying video will premiere on Wednesday evening on ITV before Coronation Street airs. More than 50 artists including One Direction's Louis Tomlinson, Liam Payne, Robbie Williams, The Who's Roger Daltrey and Pete Townshend, Rita Ora, Jessie J and Pixie Lott gave their time to record vocals for the fundraising track. Following the tragic fire at Grenfell Tower in West London, the record industry came together to record a single for the victims of the disaster, said Simon, who pulled the charity single together in just 3 days. Over 50 artists gave their time and support to make this happen. Other big names involved include Leona Lewis, Craig David, Nile Rodgers, Brian May, James Blunt, Emily Sandel, Paloma Faith, and John Newman. The track was recorded at Sound Studios in West London, just half a mile from Grenfell Tower. As well as raising money from sales of the single, X Factor boss Simon also set up a donation page, artistsforgrenfell.com, where people can contribute to the charity fund raising money for those affected by the devastating fire at Grenfell Tower last week, in which 79 people are dead or missing, presumed dead. This website has been built to create a donation page which, together with the money raised by the record, will hopefully encourage people to donate whatever they can to help those who have been affected by this terrible event. All donations made here will be used by the London Community Foundation to help those in need. Simon had asked all musicians who wanted to be involved to contact him, saying those who couldn't make it to the London recording studio could provide vocals over the phone. Explaining to the Mirror why he'd felt compelled to organize the single, Simon, 57, said, "I felt how everyone felt when they saw the news. I was angry, upset, thinking what the hell do you do? It's not far from where I live, so when I drove up there, and you saw this tower, it wasn't great. And that's when you decide that maybe we could do something to help. You kind of think, what can I do? Do you donate some money? And I was thinking, well, maybe we could do a little more than that, and that's how the record came about." Discussing the choice of using Simon & Garfunkel's Bridge Over Troubled Water, Simon explained that the track had appropriate lyrics for what the group wanted to do and he had just 12 hours to decide on a song. "It is a great song to send out a message of support, and once we decided on that, we had to get the artists," he added,